Hey everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So, in this part we're gonna head to the Korcari Wilds and we're gonna do what Duncan wants us to do to prepare for the ritual, and I'm gonna look for that flower to help that Mabari.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, m'lady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Mordra, pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform two tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, one for each recruit.
What do we need the Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, here's where the story really begins. Well, you know, we're well and truly past the City of Origin, so from this point forward, it's pretty much all the same, no matter what race you are. Except for a few slight differences. Very slight. In the grand scale of things.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Okay. Here are the Korcari Wilds, and they're pretty cool. But I know it's probably never going to happen because EA themselves said that they're not interested in doing remakes. But I'd really love to see a remake of this game. But I would want it to be like a HD remaster, but also like update the combat engine to the one from Inquisition. Cause like it's not too bad, but you know, the combat does feel a bit stiff compared to later games in this one. Okay, I'm just picking up a lot of stuff even if I don't need it, to maybe look at later or to sell.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
So, I didn't end up getting any more armor. I can't remember if I have in the past. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, I haven't got anything. We should hopefully get something soon. I should be okay for this, hopefully. I mean, oh look, I've got 10 health poultices, so I'm not too bad. Well, that looked like one of those flowers we needed for the Mubari. I'm just gonna check. Where would it be? Yep, Wild's flower. Well, it was put in quest items and it said quest updated, so that would be it. So that's good. Here we go, some Darkspawn. Another thing, like, why I like combat in the later games better is just it looks a lot cooler, because, you know, this is really not that interesting to watch, to be honest. But yeah, when I first played Dragon Age 2, like, I bought it straight after I finished this, I was like, wow, this is so cool! Like, they really updated it, and yeah. But yeah, imagine these wilds in, like, all remastered. That would be so cool. Anyway, I'll stop talking about a remaster. Sorry. And I'll just enjoy the game as it is now. Now, I hope I don't get lost, because I think last time I played I ended up going in circles for ages around the wilds here because they're a little bit difficult to navigate. But, oh well, we've got a save point, so that's a good sign. Or is it? Oh yeah, I recognise this, yes. Well, there was this gaming tip I saw once, I think it was something like, if you come across enemies, it means you're going the right way. That just took half of my health. I enjoy playing as a mage in a fair few games, but I hate fighting mages, they are so annoying.
It shall be done.
Oh, Alistair walked into a trap. And he walked into another trap. He does that a lot. Oh, that was good. And that guy walked into a trap. Come on, guys. So, okay, now we can loot the bodies. Good. Yeah, we're just going to take all of this. Some may come in handy later, and if not, oops, now I've got in a trap. If not, can be sold. Which can go towards getting new armor and stuff like that. And flasks to make potions. That's cool. I'll just have a look around, you know, look for things of interest if there's anything to pick up. Is that elf fruit? Yep. Elf fruit is great to pick up because it's what you make. They literally appeared out of nowhere. But yeah, elf fruit is what you make health poultices from, so I'm gonna try and pick up elf fruit whenever I see it. Sorry if I move the camera jerkily, I mean, I hope it's not annoying. Because I know it's different when you're just watching it rather than actually playing. I'm just trying to look around for plants. Oh, I remember
It is
this
begun.
bit's a little bit difficult to discover how many darks
Shall be done. Very well. I shall. It is begun. As you say, shall be done.
In my time away from the channel, which was about 2 years, I have been playing more games, and my gaming tastes have changed, or not really changed, but broadened, I should say. So, you know, I'm like super into RPGs, like proper RPGs like this. And also, I absolutely love Mass Effect. I played Mass Effect late 2015, and I'm really into that. I'm currently doing my 3rd playthrough of the series. That's right, I was just, because I've picked up some weapons, I was just gonna check if there are some that are better than what I currently have equipped. Oh no, that's what I have it equipped. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like damage 4. Oh, that's a bit higher. So. Okay, cool. Alright, let's continue.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
You can call me Mordra.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Sorry, I just had to untangle my headphones. Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
I just want to say I am so sorry if you can hear traffic noise. It just seems extra loud at the moment for some reason. So I'm really sorry if you've heard that.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
I cosplayed as Morrigan back in November of 2015. And I cosplayed as Cassandra from Dragon Age Inquisition. Love Dragon Age.